Hey fam, and welcome in to Live Like Glow. If you're watching on the replay, I love you. Today we are doing starseed readings. Oh my god, it's gonna be so awesome. I rarely get to talk about on here, like starseed stuff. So I am so hyped because this is just like a whole new era of stuff that I'm ready to just like have conversations about. Oh my gosh. So if you are a starseed and this is something you're into, just drop down, what you know, or if you have any questions or anything like that, put them in the chat. And I have all of my decks here, so we're going to tap in, and we're kind of going to tap into what type of starseed are you? What are you here to do? And just tap into the energy. It is such a vibe. Yesterday, I got the Beyond Lemurian deck and Beyond Lemuria. And that was just such a vibe, guys. Like, I love Lemuria. It is one of 3 past lives, ancient past lives that I have a really deep memory of. And so this deck just resonated with me so much. One of my most one of my most remembered memories of Lemuria is I had a bunch of daughters in that lifetime, and I was on my deathbed and I was seeing all of my children, and I was telling them these beautiful, just I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy to see you. I'm ready. It was just, I was giving them so much information. And I remember doing this thing in my last breath where there was a light that came out and it separated into all of them. And I just, it was such a vibe. Okay. So guys, let's get into this. So I'm going to start with my new Lemurian deck. Look how beautiful these cards are. They're gorgeous. So we are going to tap back in here. Okay. So spirit team, archangels, guides, those of the higher realms, the Hall of Amenti, Thoth, Isis, Anubis, please be here with us today. I ask that all the messages needed for today come through for those that are here to see it. Guys, this is such a fucking vibe. Say what? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got 3 that came out. All right, and I want to get one more, please. Y'all, I literally opened this deck for the lives. Y'all are getting first. Oh my god, yes. Okay, y'all are getting first looks with me with this deck. Oh my god. Then I got my Starseed Oracle Hobby Hatch. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So let's get 2 more, and then it's Mother Isis. Thank you for blessing us, guys. Okay, so I definitely feel this energy of just gracious receptivity, guys. Y'all are coming in to a new activation of energy. And Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to spread your wings now. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be a vibe. 333 on the fucking, yes, bitch, yes. It's okay to be a vibe, okay? And Spirit wants you to understand that don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about this shit. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is your transformation. This is your elevation. This is you coming into your own remembering, into your own self. And Spirit is just here to give that, the violet flame, boo. Tapping into this energy and really feeling yourself shift, feeling yourself tap in, feeling yourself healing. There is an energy here that for a long time there was a lot of chaos, but now you've learned how to organize the chaos in your life. Isn't that fucking amazing? You've learned how to organize this chaos, and you've learned, or you are learning now, how to maneuver in this earth realm, and it's starting to make sense to you. Oh my God, it's starting to make sense to you, okay? We got Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, See the Light by Staying Grounded. This light that is coming in for you is so fucking intense, guys. Like, it's so intense. And Spirit wants you to understand that this light is here to bolster you. This light is here to feed the inner child within. For so long, you may not have felt like you mattered, or you may not have felt like you belonged. But Spirit said that's enough. That's enough of that, baby. You have been traveling the realms for millennia. You have been living in physicality and non-physicality for millennia. Why now do you have to fit in to a certain ideal just because you are on the earth realm? That makes no sense. Be you, the spirit that is and within and without of the body. Be you. Stop trying to hide yourself. Stop trying to diminish your voice. It's time to flourish, babe. And some of you guys have such expression to give the world. Some of you guys have such expression to like pull through. And Spirit is like, pull it through. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. I love that. I love that. Hey. I also see cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. It's time for you now to embody what it is that you want to see in the world, right? It's time for you now to surrender to the sweetness of life. Everything is coming into peace and harmony for you if you would just embrace yourself. If you would just love yourself. Thank you so much, Red Pepper. Oh my God, what's up? Big Jones Son, 23. I want you guys to understand that as you're tapping into this magnificent energy and you're going through your own transformation, be grateful for what is beautiful out here. Be grateful for your peace. Be grateful for the beauty that you see in the world. Things are always chaotic within the world because there is always the difference of view. There is always the difference of self-expression. There is always the difference of belief. There is always the difference of maneuvering in the world based on where you're placing yourself. And you finally getting to the point where you understand how to place yourself and maneuver within these realms. And Spirit is saying it's now time for you to stop playing small, stop playing cute, stop playing love and light, and start playing the true game that you've already mastered. You are game master. This is giving game master energy. Remember, this is your remembrance. This is your elevation. This is you tapping into your expansion energy. It says Marge energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Throw the cards, honey. You know, okay? We can't be just out here giving some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of reader. I be trying to be delicate with them when it's the first time, baby, but ooh, y'all know how I do. Awakening. Y'all, what I'm saying, bruh, you are going through a massive shift right now. Okay, 1010 portal passed, baby. It's time for you to integrate these energies, okay? It's time for you to start remembering and allowing yourself to receive the insight of these downloads, baby. Because some of y'all have been feeling stuck. Some of y'all have been feeling wonky and discordant, but that shit over. That shit done, okay? But you have to be in a place of receiving it. And remember, these downloads are to be grounded in your reality. This isn't just some floof that you're just like, oh, spiritual this, spiritual that. No, bitch, put that shit to use. Put it to use. Some of y'all be getting downloads and you be like, oh, this is amazing. You know, I remember this past life and da-da-da. But what you gonna do with that? How are you gonna move with that energy in your life? And some of you, this energy is to be used. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. If you have the ability to imagine it and even to think about it, the universe has the ability and the resources to deliver it fully unto you. For it is like a well-stocked kitchen with every ingredient imaginable at your disposal. Bitch, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Spirit said, stop asking me for petty shit, bitch. Tell me what you want and be it. Be what you want. Tell me what you want. Start to embody it, think it, feel it, walk with it. Some of you keep asking for success. Some of you keep asking for money. Some of you keep asking for love, but you're not embodying what you want. Okay? Are you selling your shirt you have on? I am not. I'm sorry, boo. I got this from Fashion Nova. But I did. So I have a sponsor in my shop, and they do Starseed shirts. Oh my God, they look so dope. When I get them, I'll be wearing them on my live. I'm so sorry. But I got this like a year ago, so I don't know if they still have this dress. Okay. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver, okay? Then we have, first I reach for joy, and everything else follows. Once you consciously identify your current state of emotion, it becomes easier for you to understand whether you are choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or further from your desired destination. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything will quickly follow you. Does that make it materialize? So, isn't it crazy how, well, okay, that's cute or whatever. I don't have time for you, boo. Okay, so when it comes to materializing a manifestation, you need to understand that when you are materializing something, you cannot be in the energy of not having it, of scarcity. You need to believe that it is possible for you. It's always possible. You could see somebody, you could see anybody out there with the success that you have, but do you believe that you are worthy of receiving it? Because no matter no matter what you can imagine, if you don't believe that you're worthy of receiving it, then you're going to pass by every single opportunity because it is not even a part of your vision. It is not seeable to you. You know when you lose something and you feel like you lost it, so you look at all around the house for the shit. You done looked every single place. Shit, at this point, you looking in the refrigerator. Where did it go? But you can't see it. Then you ask somebody else to see it. They just walk right to it and pick it up. And it's like, I looked at 3 times. It's because it was ignored. It was not a part of your consciousness that it was available for you to find. You thought you lost it, so it was lost. Does that make sense? And these are my Abraham Hicks cards. So y'all know it's a vibe, okay? But Spirit wants you to understand that if you want to materialize, then you need to stop fantasizing. You need to stop fantasizing and do the work for yourself. Power, Spirit, okay, get it. All right, so I want to get a clear understanding of how we are supposed to be using these new downloads and energies to come through. So if you guys don't know, I'm an Andromedan starseed. And I almost feel like Spirit saying, like, some of you have lived lives in the Pleiades. Some of you have lived lives in Arcturus. Some of you have lived lives in other star systems of the Milky Way, where others of you are coming from different galaxy formations. This may be your first time incarnating in the Milky Way. Well, I wouldn't say your first time because most have to come through the main star. So our sun is not the main star within our orbit. We actually orbit the Sirius star. So you can look it up. It's Googleable, okay? Our solar system, our sun, orbits Sirius. And so you have to come through within that planetary realm before you come here. But I feel like you haven't had a lot of experiences in the kind of life that you're living during, in the kind of your life that you're living right now. Sorry, y'all. That smoke is getting in my eyes, okay? So we got judgment, and it was judgment in reverse. And I feel like right now, judgment is, oh, okay, baby, we're doing a collective. So judgment right now is being turned around for you, right? There is no more judgment. Whoever was coming for you, whoever was coming through to your energy, I feel like there were people who were just looking at you sideways, maybe inserting doubt into you, just being overall negative. And Spirit says, no more. You are free. You are free, but you have to stop judging yourself. You're still expecting a fight. You're still expecting more. You're still expecting them not to quit. But Spirit said they didn't have the willpower like you. They didn't have the tenacity like you. They couldn't do it like you. So they went and sat the fuck down. You don't have to worry about them anymore. Focus on you, okay? Right now you're thinking, well, I need to defend myself, and you don't feel like you're ready. But it's time to get ready. It's time to be ready. It's time to turn this up right and get your shit in order. Spirit says you keep giving your energy elsewhere. And that's exactly the reason why you can't put it down in the ground. You can't create what it is that you want. You can't flourish where it is that you want to flourish. You can't have what it is that you want because you're creating the blockage now. You always have, but all is being cleared. All the people that were manifested being cleared. All the situations, all the extra being cleared. Everything is going. Now it's time for you to refocus. Spirit is reminding you of the past so that you can collect what you need, what you lost in the process. Princess of Pentacles. Remember to practice your insight. Digest this insight. Tap into it. Understand that spiritual knowledge, spiritual power is not just spiritual. It is the fabric that makes up the universe. It is the energy that puts two atoms into alignment to become something more. Two protons. Okay? I'm hearing the fabric of our beingness is energy and space. And when you understand how space and energy work together, you can materialize it. Just your awareness on a physical object decides if that object presents a certain way. That's metaphysics. Spirit wants you to understand that you have the power to create it, but we've been taught so much that power isn't there, that power isn't ours. We've been taught so much to give it away because our boss has more power, the government has more power, our parents have more power, whoever has more power, God has more power. No one has more power than you because you are just an emanation of the Creator, an emanation of the created things, and you were made to create on the realm of earth. Just because you are the below doesn't mean that the above looks down on you. It is equal, but the direction is different. The wheel. It's time for you to see the world differently. I feel that this energy is going to make you see your deepest, primal understanding of what has been stopping you from seeing your true worth and desire. This is going to make you feel sad. It's giving like spiritual vomit. It's giving like it's too fucking much. It's giving like detox, okay? But Spirit says it's just a little bit more. You need to get rid of it. The thing that you continue to allow to come into your life and create chaos. It's time to release it. It's time to come into awakening. It's time to stop playing with yourself. The Hanged Man. You must change the way that you're thinking now. You must change your perspective now. You must change the way that you go after what you want, right? Healing. Okay? There's a reason why the shadow workbook or whatever is so popular now. It's because healing is deeply needed in the collective. And a lot of us can't find healing no matter how hard we look or try or pay. And it's because it's hard to answer those questions. But it's time for you to get rid of the blockages so that you can receive what is yours. It's time for you to get rid of, but if it could be this way, then I could. Or if I just had that, then I would be. And if this would just happen, it would make me so happy. You can create whatever the fuck you want. But you have to understand that creating is not as simple in doing it. Creating is simple with its steps and instruction. Alchemy is simple. Okay? When we do alchemy, it's very simple. You go from black to white to red to gold. Right? Very simple. You burn away what you don't need, the things that are creating the negativity in your life. You're burning it away. You're getting rid of it. You're uninvesting into coping mechanisms. You're uninvesting into trauma. You're uninvesting into the things that are creating the reality that you don't want. And then you stabilize to find you in the white. You purify yourself. Who am I? Who am I not? What have I digested within my family that I don't want? What have people told me? How have people hurt me that I internalized and said, that's who I am? But that's not who you are. Because you were somebody before that moment. When you came into being in the womb, you were already somebody. No matter what someone has coaxed you, molded you to be, you are somebody before molding. Because you were created, you were emanated from the Creator. You don't need anything else to define you but you. So you need to go in and purify. And as you purify, you like, ooh, I like a little bit of this and I like a little bit of that. And I've been investing in this and this and this and I don't even like none of that shit. Spirit says, let the weight go. It's time to step up and fucking thrive. Do you understand me? And then when we get up into that first stage of the red, we're fermenting. We're like, how does this feel? Do I feel like the me that I want to see? You start internalizing and thinking, who is my ideal self? Who is the self that I'm building right now? I just broke myself down. I just built my foundation. Now, what the fuck am I going to build on top of that? You're fermenting. Your mind is fermenting. Your emotions are fermenting. Have you ever been in a phase of your life where half of the shit that's happening to you is so good and half of the shit is happening to you and it's like, what the fuck? This is a fermentation stage. You feel like you're stuck, but you're not stuck because you keep receiving bits of manifestations. You're fermenting. And just after that fermentation, baby, them bubbles start to form. Okay? You're prim, proper, and pressed. Okay? And you need to understand this. Yes, I'm talking to you, boo. It's time. It's time. You feel that pressure. You know what I'm saying? You get that pressure. You be like, God damn, what the fuck? You're like, it just feels so tight, and I feel like I need to do something, but I can't do nothing about it. I need to do something. And Spirit like, hold on, not yet. You like, press her, baby, press her. And bitch is pulling your ass back like a slingshot. That thing go bop. Spirit said, it's time to get it. Because right now, in that moment, when you step into gold, baby, you are reborn the phoenix. You are reborn the golden child. You are reborn anew, gold and walking, Christ-like. And we do it all the time. Yes, a catapult, honey. Catapulting moments. And we have to understand that our life is constant alchemical process. It don't feel good, but it's a simple process. Anywhere in your life, you can identify where you're at. And you can shake it off. You can shake the emotions off. You can shake the negativity. You can shake the negative thoughts. Because right now, in this moment, you can see where you're at. You can wake the fuck up. You can stop being a victim to life. And understand, just like a business that has a boss that acts like an employee, it can't be successful. Because if a business is ran by someone who's acting like an employee, they don't have the skills to lead the company in a upward direction. And just like that, you're acting like a victim when you're born to be a god. You're acting like lesser when you're born to be creator. Spirit says, why you acting? Why you acting funny? Why you acting funny? Why you acting like why you acting like you can't when you can? We keep showing you that you can. All this shit that has happened to you in your life has just slapped you, stomped you, beat your fucking ass, and you got back up to throw the next punch. You done got so good at dodging and weaving, you be like, miss me with that shit, bitch. Wake the fuck up. Thank you, Tasha, for tapping in. Thank you, Dion, or was it Darren? Thank you for coming through. Spirit wants you to understand that you can't keep getting hit, falling down, and still getting back up and acting like you somebody's slave, you somebody submissive, you somebody bitch, you belong to no one but you. Rise the fuck up. Because you deserve that shit. You deserve to rise. You deserve to be high. You deserve to hold your head high like the god, the goddess that you are. Be. So many times in this society that we live, we're told that we are lesser. We're told that we can't. We're told that we could never. Who the fuck are they? Who are they? Do they have a face? Fuck them. Be you. Release yourself from patriarchal standards. Release yourself from the idea of capitalism. Release yourself from these ideas, because the ideas create blockages in your life. You are made to be the creator, and if you want to be the creator, then you need to create what you want in your life. Create the idea, create the vision board, create the words. Go and create it in your mind, visualize it, script it, know it, be it. Who am I when I receive this? Who am I? I will tell y'all, 3 years ago, I thought about who I am now. I envisioned her. I envisioned her habits. I envisioned her mindset. I envisioned her emotional reciprocity. I envisioned her boundaries. I envisioned her wholeness. I envisioned her not having to feel lesser, not feeling broken, not feeling enough, not feeling worthy. Embracing all that I am. I made that. The space that we've created together has only been here for 2 years. Here, on TikTok, here on YouTube. We created that together. And I envisioned that just a few years ago. I seen it and I'm watching it happen right fucking now. Why can't you? Why can't you? You are capable of blooming. Shit, some of us is born in darkness, wrapped up in darkness, fed darkness, drank darkness every single day of our lives. Have people taking our light every day for decades. Shit, maybe even now. But it's time to let that fucking shit go. Transmute the darkness, baby. Make it your food. Turn it into light. Make it a delicacy only you know how to make delicious. Okay? Some things are hard for others because they were born in brightness. But we are different because we can. And you have to allow yourself to be the warrior that you are and stand. This isn't about fighting. A spiritual warrior isn't about fighting. I said water. But that's indicative because a spiritual warrior is about embracing the emotions, embracing the dark, embracing the negativity, and allowing yourself to transmute it into light, to create the steps that you walk in front of you, to create the path that wasn't there before, to open the door and say, hey bitches, the exit is this way, and walk through first, not last. Spirit wants you to understand that your freedom is on the horizon, but you gotta fucking believe that it's possible. You gotta believe that it's here. You gotta believe that you can. And even though it's gonna be hard, or it has been hard, fuck hard. Is it worth it? Is it worth feeling good? Is it worth elevating? Is it worth being a part and whole of yourself? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Life is fucking hard as fuck, y'all. It's not made to be easy. It wouldn't be school if it was easy. It's meant to challenge you. It's meant to make you grow. It's meant to make you bloom. And you need to understand that humans were made with one of the most powerful mechanisms in the universe, and yet none of us use it. The Adam Cadman is here with us every single day. Our energetic field is healing all on its own, yet we've been taught not to use it. We've been taught not to be. We've been taught not to see who we are. But it's time to fucking rise up out of that shit. You're not ignorant anymore. You're not aloof anymore. You're not blissful anymore. And sometimes when you peer underneath the veil, you be like, bitch, maybe I'll go back and lay down. Maybe I could just go back to sleep and pretend I don't know. But you never not gonna know once you knock on the door. You can't go back. Why would you want to? But you can move forward in the light. You can move forward in your power. And you can conquer all the efforts that is with all that you are because you're already amazing. You're already thriving. You're already you. And for somebody out there, you need to understand, you need to stop accepting less than what you deserve. You just want to love. You just want to love them. Why won't people accept the love that you have? Because they can't give it to themselves. So how can they receive it from you? They've never gotten it from their mama. How they going to get it from you? You just want to give them a little something, make them feel proud, make them stand tall. But can you do that? Can you do that for you? Can you see that for you? Can you say that to you? Can you stop investing in people that have no foundation? Can you stop leaving your foundation to help another build theirs? Can you model what needs to be done so that another can copy your actions and your follow through and your consistency and your diligence? Can you do that? Allow yourself to see what you're building, see what you're creating. Stop leaving your ship to help another. Help them from the top of yours. Show them what to do so that they can do it for their own. Stop trying to go fish for someone to feed them dinner and teach them how to fish. Don't gatekeep how. Let them learn how so that they can do it for themselves. And you can keep doing what you're doing. You can keep receiving what you're creating. You can keep building your own happiness while also allowing someone else to thrive in their own. Something important is not to get over involved in someone else's shit. Because it's their shit and they need to clean up their shit. But you can point it out. Hey, look, you got a pile of shit over there. It smells really bad. Maybe that's why you can't keep anybody over here. Because your shit stank. And you're trying to pretend that it doesn't exist. Maybe you should do something about that. But you can't make them clean it. You can't make them get knee deep, neck deep in that shit to clean it out like you did. Remember what it took you? Remember how you had to do it by yourself? Remember why you did it by yourself? You can't save them from themselves. Because even if you save them, in order to continue, they must still go back into the shit and clean it up themselves. Alone. And we are here for more support for each other. But we're not here to do the work for each other. Does that make sense? Spirit is really, really hype. Really hype. We had to calm down a little bit. Okay, we had to calm down a little bit. Set some boundaries. Because some of y'all need some boundaries. Okay, some boundaries. Boundaries is good for you. Boundaries is good. Okay? Root chakra, okay? Some of y'all have needed to heal your root chakra. There's a lot of parental wounds here. The way your mama loved you, the way she talked to you, the way she did this, the way she did that, the way the daddy talked to you, the way the emotions weren't validated, the way you were just told to suck it up instead of feeling your feelings so that you could understand emotionally how to deal with the thoughts that came with it. How not to act out of negative emotions because you dealt with them, instead of suppressing them and allowing them to build and then just blowing the fuck up, just like they did because they didn't have emotional intelligence. This right here, you need to work on that, because this right here is exactly where your life energy is. Your life energy starts in the root. So for you to love them anyway. Don't be mad because they didn't teach you shit they didn't fucking know. They didn't fucking know. But you can know. You can know better. And then your kids can know better. And then their kids can know better. I'm sure it's some shit that their parents didn't know that they had to find out, and they taught you that shit. But you can't expect them to know. They fucking human. They only know what they know, what's available. And right now, what's available to you is hella different than what was available to them. Harmonic flight. Some of y'all are coming into your connection for this lifetime. Some of you already have your connection for this lifetime. And some of you that are in a connection have so long tried to be independent in a connection in which you're supposed to be dependently independent on each other. You're supposed to help each other. You're supposed to support each other emotionally. But you're also supposed to support each other's growth. And for a long time, one was awake and one was sleeping. For a long time, your partner was asleep. Your partner wasn't listening. Your partner wasn't present. But that's about to change for those of you in a connection. For others of you, you've been waiting for quite some time. Okay. But they're on the way. They're going through their awakening. They're going through their change, and they're understanding why they're accepting less so that they can require more. Therefore, you can enter their life. I heard, I just need a little bit more time. Just give me a little bit more time. This is all very new to me. And I'm trying to find out who I am in the process. They don't know who they are without all that stuff. Because they were in the darkness too. They lived, breathed in that dark sludge too. But they were fine there. Until you said something. Until your energy tugged on them. And they was like, hold up, bitch. This ain't right. You knocked on their light. You said, hey, baby, I'm waiting. Get your ass up. Knock, knock, bitch. You awake? You brought them into initiation as you were going through your own. And right now, as you enter this awakening, you are stepping into your own initiation into divine feminine energy. The goddess is welcoming you back home. Say thank you. And it's time for us to begin our ride. So, just know it's just a little bit longer. But know when you walk into next year, that year is going to be different. So get your mind together now. Get your systems together now. Get your habits together now. Get your cycles together now. Get your steps together in alignment, in the direction at which you want right now. Start working on it so you can be proficient at it. And as you receive the new shit, it doesn't overwhelm you because you can. And you will. And at that point, it'll be easy. Just to thrive. Just to shift. Just to receive what it is that you want. And be fucking grateful so you can receive some more. Because more is more is more is more. There is no end to what you can have. You create the blockage that is the end. Even when life ends, it's not the end. It's just the opening to a new beginning. When the original movie closes, we always get a little sneak peek into the sequel. Don't forget that now. It's time to just allow yourself to and receive. Okay? Okay. So, yeah, I'm ready for something different. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, honey. Let's get into it. Tanya, you sent me on PayPal. Okay. Let's get started with your reading. Tell me what you got down in the comments. Did you buy through link? Thank you so much for your beautiful words. Of course, honey. Oh, today is such a vibe, y'all. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed this. Y'all, these new decks is just live, honey. And I've been wanting to do like some Starseed content for a while. Oh, I started working with Clonic and I love it. Oh, I'm so glad for you, honey. Yes, Clonic is that guy, okay? I fucks with him. Yes. He get your shit together, don't he? Be like, okay now. Did you have some questions? Oh, Tatiana, will I get contact from my PMI? I started discussing with the company. Okay. So what I heard was, yes, contact will be slow. So in the meantime, it's okay if you want to... I heard look at other options, but I also heard getting what you want is a high possibility. Adding in a petition would help, but I heard don't put any negativity on it. Like, don't think that... I guess the way that I'm gonna put this, I don't know how in context it is, but like, don't think that what you want isn't like what you want or isn't what you're going to get. Like, continue to hold the vision, the idea that it's going to be as you asked for it to be, right? It's being worked out. It's not clear right now. It almost feels like there is an energy in the position, but he's not attached to the energy in the position. Like, maybe he was looking to replace someone, or someone is being transitioned out of a position into a different one. I heard you may be tested before receiving a certain position. So, for example, like if there's a certain position open, but then he may have a position, he may put you that you may get put in a different position just to see how you work to receive that position. I heard I need someone reliable is what I heard. So like maybe the previous person was really on their P's and Q's, but they decided not to stay there in that position and looking for someone to fill those shoes or to continue going in that exact same, I guess, frequency would be like the best way of putting it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna pull Clonic through and I'll just give you a message direct. Clonic, I call for Clonic here. I want to give some updates to Tanya. Okay. Would you like to take in the channel or? Okay. So I'm gonna let him just talk through. And just whatever he say, that's, you know what I'm saying? There is no need to worry about anything. All that you need to understand very clearly and specifically is that words and the way that you use your words needs to be very precise. Speak very confidently. Do not speak as if it is a question at the end, because that is something you tend to do if you're not clear about what is needed, what is being looked for. Be confident at when you state what you need to say. You will have an opportunity, whether it comes about at first or later. I am organizing things at this time. Supplying with more energy will allow for further and faster transfusions. So he's showing me a lot of applications, and he's showing me someone looking down at a bunch of different people and just really, what's the word? Like really conflicted. But I see your face like being taken and put in on top of the stack. And there are two others there. But it's white. Like it's two others, and I just know that they're others is what he's saying. But I'm seeing that, and he's saying this one holds something. So I feel like regardless, if anything, there's going to be something for you. Even if it's not ideal at first. So I feel like either you're going to be offered something exactly what you want or exactly what you applied for, or you're going to be offered something different because he doesn't want to let you go. He wants you there, if that makes sense. There's being some shifting, moving. I heard make a position. So like it may be a little wonky at first. What else do we need to know here? So he just said hold the vision. Yeah. Yeah. Ryan didn't see it. Yeah. And it seems like at work he's a bit distracted as well, and he's overwhelmed with this process. So Spirit is just saying like it's going to get done. That's why they want you to know that it is going to be a slow process, but not to panic. They're also saying don't be afraid of looking at other things, because at other ideas or other places to apply. If you get like a second interview or something like that, or another, or if they choose to offer you something, if you have something else lined up where you can say, you know, oh, well, you know, I've interviewed here and they offered me this. I'm also hearing make sure to negotiate your pay. They can pay you quite a bit more. So there's that. Now, if this position, he's also saying if this position isn't fully adequate to your needs, apply for positions you think you're not qualified for. That would, or apply for positions that you know you could do the job that would qualify for your needs. And if that kind of feels like some of them, you're just a little bit, like you're just out of reach of that, go ahead and apply anyway. He wants to tell you that loyalty means nothing in corporate. Don't be like, connections are important, but when it comes to working somewhere, loyalty is not important if you want to grow or if you want to have a certain lifestyle, you want to make a certain amount of money or have a certain amount of fulfillment, don't focus on your loyalty. Loyalty is meant for intimate relationships, not business. Okay. Is there anything else? Did you have any other questions? Oh, Rich Rising, what's up? How you doing, beautiful? Tanya, did you have any other questions with that? I also, like, he's also telling me, all I see is or not yet. So if you could, like, resend that question. I think the first part of what you were asking didn't come through. But he's saying, like, make sure that you have everything for your morning ritual. It throws your energy off in the morning. And you've been a little bit anxious and frustrated because something you do in the morning, whether it's coffee. He's showing me a coffee morning ritual, but if you don't drink coffee, then it may be something like very similar to. Okay, yeah, it's coffee. Okay, yeah, he's like, make sure you have everything. Because if you don't do your morning ritual, like, what he wants you to understand is, like, your morning routines are rituals. And when you miss a step in a ritual, the energy that you set in a day is off kilter and off balance. So, like, you have to make sure that you set your morning ritual every day. Even if it's, you know, bare bones. Like, you literally make the coffee and go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure you have, like, a process that you can do in a short amount of time, or when you have enough time, like, you wake up in time to kind of be, I guess, at a slower pace. Thank you for following Street Cruise. They also want you to, you're funny, have proper shoes. Oh, and I will, because I always miss breakfast. Okay, yeah. He said convenience. Like, if there's something that you can have in the fridge or in the house that's very convenient for breakfast, would be good, just for the days that, like, you don't have time to make breakfast or stop and get something. I also heard get some proper shoes, and then I heard on cloud. I don't know if you walk a lot or you're just, like, on the go, but there's he's showing me heels, and he's saying not enough support. He's showing me, like, flat shoes. He's saying not enough support. Like, you need a shoe that has support. I'm also hearing, like, clogs, but, like, some type of shoe that actually has sole support. And LOL, that's my sneakers. Oh, okay. So he's just like, get you something with more support. The on cloud shoes are really nice, though. I've heard. My cousin was telling me she works at a senior citizen home, and all the nurses have been buying on clouds. And then I've been kind of trying to think if I want to start jogging or whatever, and it's been like the shoe for it. So check it out, see what it do for you. Let's see. Is there anything else for her? So I'm not sure what question you have, but I heard hold off for about a week or so. There was something that you wanted to know about doing it now, hold off about a week or so. And also there's a purchase that you've been wanting to make. And it's a rather large purchase. Hold off. The price is gonna go down. I just heard the price is gonna go down. So kind of keep an eye on it. And I think you'll get somewhere between like 10 and 25% off. A good golden spot is about 15, but I'm hearing it'll take about 100 or so off. So, he said, if you really have the balls, if you really have the balls, like you could really hold your self gratification or your instant gratification, you can wait off until Cyber Monday and get it for even cheaper. I don't know what it is that you're trying to buy, or maybe it hasn't come to you yet what you want, but I feel like around that time the price is going to decrease significantly. I don't know what it is. It might not be an item. It might be something bigger than like something you could purchase on during that time, but I'm hearing it's the price lowers during November, during that season. So at the end of October, November, the month of November. Okay. I have many things in mind. So get the shoes though. So funny. Get the shoes though. And there's something that is going to happen on the week of Halloween, and you keep forgetting that it's supposed to happen. I don't know if it's like a party, or if there's something going on with like family, or if you have kids, but there's something, and you keep reminding yourself every week, and by the end of the week you just don't remember what it is. But you need to like put it on the calendar and set the reminders so that you can remember, because if you miss it, like you're gonna be upset at yourself, but I feel like you committed to something, so like the people will be very upset with you that are associated with that. And also remember to get what you need to go to this thing. They wanted me to ask you about your group meetings. How has that been going? Or are you still doing them? I feel like there's a follow-up question. Or maybe that was like a reminder for you. I don't know. Is that it? I love your earrings. Thank you. These are tunnels. I got them at where did I get them from? I got them from Spencer's, and then I got these from Mariah. Mariah Does Magic. She gave them to me when I went up to visit her. Says it lags. What was the question? Oh, they wanted me to ask you about your group meetings, and like, are you still doing them, or I don't know, something about it seems important. So I don't know. I hope that made sense. Yes. Is there anything else there? Oh, but I don't do magic. LOL. I do love reading. Oh, hey. I have another influencer friend. Her tag is Mariah Does Magic. But that's dope. Tanya. Spirit is saying, it says, not having group meetings for now. I'll check if I will have a new date. Okay. They want, okay. So I guess here is their message to you about those meetings. So they want you to start to look at the systems and how you have those meetings set up, and start thinking about how you can put more value into them without embedding, I heard stipulations. Can you describe that to me more? Stipulations as, sometimes, like when we talk from our own spiritual point of view, it creates blockages for other people, and they don't want you to take your point of view out. They just want you to open it up a little bit so that other people have room to kind of play in it for themselves. Okay. Oh, I missed one, actually. I didn't go. Okay. So they kind of want you to just open up in that. I also feel like something about those groups is important for you, but they want you to be like more involved with the groups. More involved. I also heard, what was the other thing? It almost feels like you're teaching a class. Have you been thinking about teaching something? And I also heard, I was told to tell you specifically to look up Martinism. 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 Oh, I didn't know. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe they wanted to remind you. But they want you to look up Martinism. There are a few temples on the West Coast. I don't know why this is important. But they want you to look it up and see if that, I feel like there's something that you've been wanting to do that you haven't figured out how to make a maneuver into it. Like you keep looking into it, but there's not enough information. And particularly because you're a woman, you're not able to get into those inner circles. And I'm being told that this is a gateway for your knowledge base. But I heard, do not get caught up in the spirituality of it. This is going to make sense when you look it up. Don't get caught up in the spirituality of it. It's important for you that you learn both the magical and spiritual aspects of it. So try to find something that is in alignment with that. If you don't live close to a temple, see how often you can travel there and see if that works for you. So I hope that makes sense. But what I'm getting is like, don't limit yourself. But somehow this is important. And this will give you enough of a nugget to kind of find the pocket that you were looking for. Okay. That's all I got. I hope that was good. You came for business and I gave you a bunch of stuff. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna check my Cash App and see. If not, we're gonna go into a light language before I close. Let's see. If you would like a personal reading, my Cash App is LCA12. Just let me know in the chat if you want a reading. I did a mediumship for Tanya. And Jan. Okay. You welcome, Tanya. Anytime. Anytime. Thank you for coming through as well. I really appreciate it. Whew. I know I had told you noon, girl, it took a minute to do my makeup, and I got a freezer today. Oh my God, I was so excited. I was like, bitch, I finally got a deep freezer. Oh my God, yes. So there's so much magical stuff I want to do, but my freezer space is so small. Bro, like, if y'all don't know, like, I'm an alchemist by trade. So it's like, I love like getting herbs and like mixing and making potions and tinctures and decoctions and stuff. But some stuff doesn't have like a good shelf life unless you put it in the freezer. Hello. Don't be creepy by the door. That's scary. Okay. Just crack the door a little bit and the eye poking in. Hello. All right. Oh. Are you okay? Yes. Okay. All right. So, let's get into this light language. For those of you who are still here, I'm going to do a light language for you guys, just to allow you to integrate some of the awakening energy that was in the collective read earlier. And I'll see if Spirit has any extra messages for you guys before I dip. But I promised her we would go get some cereal, so we only have so much time. So I'm going to separate these cards, and then we're going to get back on. Boink. Can you put this over here with the cards?
Where?
Over there. Oh my gosh. These cards are so pretty, y'all. Oh my god. Drea, if you want a reading, you have to Cash App me, okay? The spirits do not like me doing free personal readings. They get on me about that, so. Glitter all over your face again. Did you put glitter on? You're so shiny. Yeah. Your glitteriness. Okay, so we're gonna do a light language. Give me Kissel.
I want to do a white language too. Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you do some of the end. Please sit down.
No.
Ma'am. Come on. Boundaries, please. Alright, so let's get started. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself to feel grounded in your body. Feeling the connection from source, enter the crown, through your chakras, into your root chakra, and into your soul star chakra. grounding and centering into the earth. And we'll begin our light language. Say yes in the comments or out loud to receive. Let's begin. U te te kutre akandru. Sandra akandre akandru. Sendra akaidri tre trundra akandra akao. Su. Dede kiandra akaut. Serenga tudre ekendra akaut. Sandra kindre trutandre dindre dru trucundre ependra. Tru. Shangate trikendra akatrute intru. Daishike et utum. Chandra akam. Welcome, Kenneth. Shara ukere. Idan trukana. Zandru egendre gindra gombeum. Saragi edre edudre eke andru gom. Zandu de diandra gadri gendra gotut. Shanagiele etendra gadru gube. Su. Katitre e kendra kudre e kendra u. Sandra katut. Sanakidre e kendra kindre gindra akuata shari keteria tatu de biakuat. Su. Zandru gandrietre kandru dre bedru. Zandru gandregi endra gudre gimbiandra guate shidra akandru agadindre. Sanalau benetre. Sanalu kembedru gandrai medru. Kau bene. Sarai tiri ekendra akau. Shendra akutete etendru atendra kindre. Dendra gindre gudre egembat. Zande ala otru kundra ay. Sandra akandra yendru tru kundre biantra gan. Sandru gandraim tetin. Do andraga didre egendra atu de eshendrakum. Dantru gandrai. Dandru gendri egendra dom. Sandra akate eshiant. Sandru ukundra akandre driandra utundra gindre driandrayum. Sandru gundra dendri endre gendrendri andra gudendum. Sandra gadudem biandra gandu dedum. Sandru guandra gindedum. Sandra gigengu gombai wadu andra gadudenda. Sadua la katiete te du dondorok. Zandiendra gagandru gom. So gandruam, dangadayam, chandra gangalagindre gendra gandra gangayam, tu drugandra gendrendren grandru gengam, zandru drendra endre giviendram. Salutere ekendra akatru, sanata etendra akan, dandri endre endra andru rendrengendum, sandru gendra gandre gendru, dandri gendra egum, sandru gandre egena, shandru gandra gu. Be open to receiving now. Shieken, Shanku bekeni etena, Tandru antra intindra an, Tandru gandra indrendrain, Su. Kanidre en. Kanidre endrain. Gondrendra gundrendran dondreim. Sundra gendraim. Ooh. Ooh. Take a deep breath and release. Feel the love radiating in your heart space and allow it to expand as big as the space that you're currently in. Take a deep breath and exhale. And expand your aura out even further, as far as you can possibly go. Be da untana ukenu. Now we're going to fill that aura with light. Idadru gandra itenu. Sandra igendra gibendu. Sandra igendra agandru gembede. Zandru gandemdra akut ereshindra akutendrega. Dandri gendrai utondra. Sandri gendra indre donga trogum. Da drengindra gudregindraum. Zandru gregin daidu dendra gandra gitendra. Dandri gandru gudregimbedra. Gangutra akandra ikendra autoru. Activating your crystalline body. Farakundre ekendra de dudri. Gendri andra gudendri amata. Zandru gandri engandadro rondro. Zondro gondre gindendra gandru de dengu. Zandra gindre giandra gandru gandbaidru. Dandri endre gendri andra drudedrum. Dandru gundru ebene. Calling forth source energy and those downloads. Ifarakun. That we're stuck, that we're having a hard time coming through. Siri endrai kimetru, sandrai ingendrai kindreum, dondru eki andrai kimetru. Sanaile eki andrai ro 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 ro. Saru, saru, saru. Tru 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 tru. Kanana tru tata. Kiendrai tati andrai tandrugum. Tendria tandria te shendra tatutre shendra kandruum zandriendre tundre bod. Sana itendria kandra again. Just take a deep breath. Allow yourself to receive this and settle into the vessel. Allow yourself to just feel your expanded energy at this time. I hope that you've enjoyed this. And I have Leona next for a personal. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes just to come back in. Leona, if you could let me know that you're here in the comments, please. Leona. Okay, what's up? I'm going to get started in your reading in like 2 minutes. Dove, I'm glad that it resonated with you. I definitely feel connected. I will definitely be connecting with you. That's dope. Definitely come through. And if y'all ever have questions or whatever, y'all can always DM me. Like, my DMs are open, and I do check my requests like at least twice a week. So if I don't follow you and you request a message, I should get back to you at a minimum time, like at a maximum time within the week. So let's see. All right. So, Mikkel, can you connect me here with Liana? Thank you. So your ancestors asked that I start with this deck. Hey, how are you today? Hey, Raven, I'm doing good. I hope that you all enjoyed the light language. I'm doing good. How are you? I keep seeing the black card in here, so I almost feel like you're about to start something with a blank slate. I'm not gonna take that one. Give me another. I'll take one more. I said one. Young staff. Okay. I'm cool. School is keeping me busy. I feel that. That happens. Okay. School would be real in the field. Okay. So I have 8 of staffs for you. Reverse, 6 of blades, young staff, the hermit, young coin, the 9 of coins in reverse. And I'm hearing we're going to talk about it. This almost gives like different men or different people that you are around. So I don't know, like it's giving. Okay, I'm gonna ask Spirit just to come through. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put this the way that I feel like it's coming in. If it doesn't resonate or you want to take this message in a different direction, let me know. I can interpret it differently. These people can show up pretty much anywhere, but I'm almost getting the vision of it feels like, okay, is this something? Yes. Okay. Good, you was gone because I just started. Okay, so I started some cards because your ancestors were asking me to pull. But then when I got them, they came out as 6. Let me pull this over. So these 3 and these 3. But there's 2 like men figures here. And they're both the young staff. So it's giving like maybe you've made a connection with someone recently, or with 2 people recently, or the relationship itself is kind of shallow like yet right now, like it's not very deep. And it's almost getting like 8 of staffs, like one of these people have their shit, like they're getting their shit together. 6 of blades. There was a time where they were kind of trying to like take baggage of the past with them, but they're no longer doing this anymore. They're literally learning how to drop the things that no longer serve them, the things that they like, the baggage they were carrying, and kind of like it almost feels like they're taking their passage with the young staff to the king of staffs. They're kind of getting their creativity, I see a lot of jewelry here, so it almost feels like their abundance is coming in through some type of creative measure. I also see a ring here. So if you're not married, I feel like this person gives off like marriage material. Does this resonate? Because this is not what you asked about. Well, you asked whatever was for you, but and then the Hermit. And the Hermit is really like, you know, kind of being secluded, being aloof. But this is honestly giving me like, there's an elder. Yes. So please tell me if this resonates, because it's feeling confusing. Now, this first person could be you, but it's giving like, this bottom part is giving like there's some type of elder here who maybe you took a break from talking to or being around. I feel like this man, he took time to be alone, like he had to open up his own understanding. I think this was because you had to set boundaries with this person. They were operating out of a lot of darkness. And I'm gonna show you both cards so you can understand. Like this older person that you separated from, even though they're a little bit clearer minded now with the young coin, right? Their crown is still very empty. Does that make sense? Oh, he hurt you so much. I'm so sorry. And it's giving like, even though he's better, he looks like he's getting better than he used to be. Spirit is saying, no, them coins is not coming. The money, absolutely not. And I heard the only reason why this person had the 9 of coins or had their money together in any kind of way was because they were benefiting from your abundant energy. This new person coming into your life is full of abundance on their own. They are strong. They can command the energy that's necessary to protect you and to make you feel secure and safe. They do require that you are emotionally available and reciprocal. So don't be weird about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man cry, he not weak. Like, give him his flowers and shit. This man is very intense and he knows what the fuck he wants, and he will not take shit from nobody. Okay? But not in a way where he'll hurt you, but he will be quick to tell you about yourself if you come to him correctly. Again, this man right here, he got his shit together, baby. He got his shit together, and he's no longer bringing old baggage to the situation. He's done with that. And Spirit wants me to show you, like, this man, he had to reflect, but he's still in darkness, okay? His money is not going to be right now because he doesn't know himself. He hasn't filled himself with what's necessary to create more money or more wealth in his life. And because he's in the young coin, he's trying too hard to be at the 9 of coin when he needs to go through the process to be at the 9 of coin, and he tries to jump. It's giving like a hustler, like a scam, like scamming, like trying to skip steps, trying to what's the word, Spirit? I heard conniving. Like, this person, they don't want to do the right things. They want to jump from point A to point Z. They don't want to do the work. This person, they've done the work. They've been through shit. They got their shit together. Okay? Now, 5 of Staffs. This is your energy right now. And Spirit wants you to understand there will be no more fighting. Okay? You are the one. You are the one, and you're coming out of a negative situation. They told me break the deck. Ace of Blades. You're coming into a new way of thinking about relationships and yourself. Self-care is very important right now. And this is adorned with jewels. They want to bring special attention to the diamonds and the jewels on this. And they said, treat yourself as such. You are a diamond. You are not a rough diamond. You have been through shit, and that shit has created facets on your surface that make you reflect and reflect so beautifully. When someone sees you and they know they are worthy of you and they know how to treat you, they know how to shine on you, you reflect the light in such a way that it creates miracles in their life. It creates abundance in their life when they invest into you. Some people can get upset with that, and they can be negative to you because you can create the abundance that they wish that they could do on their own. But the right person will cherish you because your energy is given out of love, and they know exactly what to do with it and how to move with it. Does that make sense? When you're giving out your energy left and right to somebody and they squander it, they don't know. A woman, when you bring something to a table, a woman will multiply it. If the man picks up that shit from a table, or the masculine picks up that shit from a table and he squanders it, then he's not worthy of the abundance that was created there. Does that make sense? Like a true partner would come in, take that what you multiplied, go out and create more with it, come back with more for you to multiply it again. Does that make sense? Like, it's like taking 10 cents, turning it into $1, taking $1, turning it into $100, taking $100, turning it into $10,000, turning $10,000 into $100,000. But it's because the internal work is being done and the consistency on both sides is being met at an adequate match. If it's imbalanced, it's not going to work. Spirit wants you to remember this. Nourish, okay? Right now, you need to be nourishing yourself with light. They said, stop watching negative content. Stop watching negative shows. Stop listening to negative music. Those are negative affirmations. Those are negative situations and experiences that you are coaxing your subconscious mind for being in. And you need to walk away from those things, at least for the next few months, so that you can get your head on straight and you can start manifesting what you want in your life. It's giving balance. The balance you need right now. Underneath that is wellness. So you might need to change up your diet or get into meditation or yoga or some type of relaxation. But they want you to move your body. So like Tai Chi, Qigong, just something where you can feel peaceful but also work out or like stretch, move the energy through your body. Sometimes energy stagnates in your body and it becomes too intense for you. They want me to pull from the Abraham Hicks deck because they said, we want you to fix this mindset in this process. Okay? I'm going to just read it to you. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. Each point of view matters. Every request is granted. There is no end to the universal resources that fulfill these requests. And there is no end to the answers to the never-ending stream of questions. For that reason, there is no competition. And they're kind of saying, don't move in scarcity thinking that you're going to miss something. Move so that you can do it correctly. Move so that it is what you want it. Not, let me hurry up and get it real quick. Since I'm seeing everybody else get what I want. Don't do that. Say, it's coming to me because it's perfectly aligned with me when it shows up, right? The next card is my attention to it invites it in. Every thought that you give your attention to expands. And becomes a bigger part of your vibrational mix. Whether it is a thought of something that you want or a thought of something you do not want, your attention to it invites the essence of it into your experience. So spirit wants you to be careful of what you're putting your attention to. That's why they want you to kind of move away from negative things. And more specifically, they want you to take a break from listening to breakup songs, from listening to toxic feminine masculinity and toxic masculine masculinity, okay? Because they want you to get balance with your masculine and feminine within, your divine masculine feminine. And they want you to start manifesting from that and not... It's okay. They want you to start manifesting. Is it back? It's freezing. It's back. Okay, sorry. Okay. I listen to a lot of Summer Walker. I get it. You know, she's really popular. But Spirit is like, just take a break for a few months so that you can get your mind together, because just toxicity. Basically, what they want you to do is, if you're what they want you to do today is go through your playlist, all of the songs that you listen to the most. What are your favorite songs right now? And listen to the lyrics, okay? Now, we all love a good toxic song or whatever, right? But, like, listen to the lyrics. Like, are you calling in what you said you wanted, or are you asking for the opposite? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like, Summer's music is great. You know what I'm saying? My partner has produced a lot of that, so I can't even like speak against, like, no, not listen to her. You know what I'm saying? But it's very toxic. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to manifest a good, loving situation, maybe not sing about baby daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not like sing along to that kind of stuff, right? So Spirit is like, don't listen to breakup songs right now, because breakup songs is going to put you in the energy of attracting people where you're just gonna have a bad breakup or getting into a good connection to create negative experiences. Try to listen to things that promote happiness, peace, like promote good experiences, having a good time, you know what I mean? Like having a good relationship, being happy to be there, like just that kind of energy, because they want you to invite it in. And it's snow. So I feel like right now your task is this winter to get to a place where your attraction is right, okay? Nothing happens without having invited it in. When you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experience, for you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thought. So what Spirit wants you to know is stop mourning the past, okay? Just because you have control of your reality, the past was fucked up, okay? You know how it was created energetically within. You know how it manifested outside of you and how it perpetuated because of the mindset that you were in, because you were in it. But now it's time to stop mourning that version of you and the shit that you went through. And it's time for you to start paying attention to the fact that you can control the now and you can control what happens next. And what happens next is what you focus on. If you keep focusing on the past, what happens next is more of the past. Does that make sense? And so they want you to kind of shift. They also want you to switch up your routine. There was a routine that you did and you do kind of religiously that you would do with that past person. You need to kind of switch it up so that you can remove yourself from that energy completely. Okay? It's so funny. They show me like somebody like tying their shoes before they put them on and then walking backwards down the hallway. They were like, just any kind of way, it don't matter. Like, I think maybe you was trying to like overthink that just now, and it was like, any kind of way, just switch it up. Okay, so what about those innocent little babies, right? even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those around them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience they are living now. Spirit wants you to understand that some things happen even to children, even when we are young, that is just fucked up, right? But upon coming into consciousness in the womb, we receive the energy of our mother and we replicate that energy until we understand not to, or to do something different. Thank you, Molly, for following. When we understand that, then we are perpetuating whatever she is going through during the time of pregnancy and thereafter. And because it is a choice, even though we are not consciously there, I feel like the best way to explain it is like, children are young, so they choose, but their choices, they don't understand the repercussions of their actions or their choosing energetically, right? But their initial choosing allows them to set the stage for their growth and their kind of life path that they put into place, right? The first 7 years are life placements, okay? It is everything coming into motion for your life placement, your whatever you chose in life to come into this life to create, right? Everything is being laid down. If some fucked up shit happened when you were a kid under 7, it is just like when you start a game, there's a story at the beginning, right? There's a story that you don't get to play, but then you start to play at a certain point, right? That is those first 7 years. Your chakras open after that, and you are locked into your body fully at age 7. And then you're able to make more conscious decisions about the things that you do. And Spirit wants you to understand that every child has their own setup. And every person has lived through that setup. The only thing that we're able to change about those 7 years is how we heal them and move on and create differently. Okay? So don't take yourself down the negativity path. They're just like, fucked up shit does happen. But it does happen because the energetic signature was taught to them. Or the energetic signature was what they digested when they first came into the realm. So it's still a vibrationatory choice, even though, we're adults learning how to do this. We spent decades creating our reality and didn't know what to do. And they do too. Because we were once them. Do you know what I mean? And eventually they'll be us. All right. So I'm going to split this deck because, okay, I got Soul Family. Like when I picked up the deck, the only card that was sitting there was Soul Family. So this might be important. Maybe you're asking for more conscious friends, more conscious people to come into your life. That is coming. Okay, so allow yourself to have that. And grounding. You need some type of grounding practice to do every single day or when you get anxious. I guess I'll give you one that I do. So like when I'm grounding, I pull source energy down through the crown, through all of my chakras, through my base chakra, and then into my soul star chakra beneath the feet. And then I imagine a golden light pillar around my entire body shooting down into the earth and eventually hitting the grandmother tree is what I call it. But that's where Gaia's essence resides. And you just plant your pillar there. And that allows you to be grounded and centered. Now, if you want to maintain that energy throughout the day, just imagine her sending you a pillar of light back. Just reciprocity, okay? Sending it back up from the bottom chakras, up through the crown, up to source. And just allow that energy to circulate within you all day. And it helps you stay grounded all day. And when you have anxiety, and just breathe and imagine it. And as it's happening, you can also imagine it like removing any negativity as the energy goes down and refilling that place where negative energy was with positive energy as it goes up. I'm doing a reading with it. Okay. And then on the top is expansion. Okay. So a lot is happening right now with your auric field. And Spirit just wants you to understand that you're going to be receiving a lot of energy for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. So just be aware. Also, they want you to understand that your next relationship can be everything you want if you set your boundaries early. Okay. Keep it tight and right for more time than you usually would, so that you could see it break. They want you to watch for the mask to crack. It's not bad for a mask to crack. We all have one. But you need to see in the person that you're dating or that you're with, their mask crack open and seeing their true colors before you engage and tie yourself energetically to them, because you need to understand what you're going to be dealing with. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
So what you're dealing with, because you don't want to entie yourself into something like that. Do you know what I mean? So they also want to remind you that your sexual energy is potent. I get the feeling that you have a very high sex drive. So just, with that, okay, understand that it's very potent when you're entertaining someone. They're able to take that energy and do something with it. That's why when people get with you, they come up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh my God, that's so cute. Look at it.
That's so cute.
Oh, that was adorable. Oh, girl, you made our day. That was fire. Oh, no, don't cry. That's just her username. Like how on Roblox your name is your name?
Yeah, like.
Mm-hmm. Empress Lioness said, she laughed, gave a heart face. Say thank you.
Thank you.
We enjoyed that. That was dope. So yeah, that's pretty much what they got for you, girl. So I hope that resonated with you. That was the cutest little corgi. It was like a little corgi butt. I love fluffy dogs, y'all. Okay. And she was like, I have gotten the energy I wanted. Thank you. You welcome anytime. You know how to come through, okay? Anytime. Spirit is just like, things can always get better, but like, just change your focus. I do encourage you to read The Alchemist and read it from the perspective of this is how alchemy works in your life. And the reason why I want you to read it is because the guy in The Alchemist, the first thing that he did was he aspired to be something more than a shepherd, because he wanted to impress someone that he wanted to be with. And then she did not, then to impress her, he went on a quest, but then realized in the quest that he didn't really want her. He wanted the idea of stature and freedom, but he thought that he couldn't get it as a shepherd. And so he changed his life. And then even though everything for him to get to this thing that he wanted to give this girl, and then he realized he didn't even want that girl. Do I even want to go after the treasure? He said the treasure was the goal all along. So he still went, and he still found it. And he still accrued so much stuff along the way, but it taught him the skills that he needed for each step of the adventure. Spirit wants you to go through and listen to that again so you can understand how alchemy works in your life, so you can start to be more intentional about it. Like the entire story is an allegory for what alchemy is. So then you can understand how you're creating it in your life. Awesome book, loaded with such great stuff, right? Even business advice. I love that book. Just like the whole idea of like going in, I'll clean this for free if you give me. I'll clean it if you give me some food. Who is it by? Girl, I don't know, but it's a famous book. If you type The Alchemist into Google, it's gonna come up. It's on Audible. Shit, it might be in Goodwill. They got it everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't remember the author though. Sorry. But it will literally come up. And it doesn't, like, the book itself usually doesn't look like anything. It just says The Alchemist on it. So, yeah. We'll read it. Great. Oh, thank you. Empress said it's Paulo Siloha. Okay. Might have butchered that. I like that book, though. That book is... And another good, I probably wouldn't read his book because it's for film students, but look up the concept of the journey of the hero. And it's a way that people who make movies write scripts. So like the journey of the hero. And so like when your main character is journeying from one place to another, there's always certain things that happen, and there are always certain turning points that happen. And all of those are kind of based in the same way that our life happens. Certain phases of our life happen. Something's happening, then an inciting incident happens that makes us want to change, but then we don't know how to change, right? But then something else happens right after that kind of catapults us into changing. And then we start the journey, but then we fail first, whatever the failure looks like. And that's kind of like the first turning point. And then we fail a second time, and that's like the mid turning point. And then we thought we were going to fail, and we got so close to succeeding the third time, and we fail again. But we failed with purpose on the third time, because we learned so much that if we get back up on that third try and we try again, we succeed, period. Because it'll be the end of the story. Duh. It's the last turning point before the end. So it's like kind of, and the way that they write stories is based on that. So even positive, negative stories, happy stories, sad stories, all of them have the same structure, and you can apply it to your life too. But it's very much like so alchemical. So yeah, a lot of celebrities kind of relate their life to that concept, because it's easy for them to understand, especially if they're an actor. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate you, girl, for coming through and getting a reading. Okay. I'm grateful for everybody coming through, sitting here with us. We had such a great vibe. I'm going to repost this live onto my YouTube channel. If it doesn't come out next week, it'll come out the week before, but I might just start just posting them as soon as I download them. It just be weird with the algorithm on YouTube when I just randomly post shit. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Of course. I'm glad that it resonated, and I hope you got all your nuggets. And don't go back to whoever that person was in the past. Do your thing, girl. Good stuff is coming for you. I love you, and I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the members. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the followers. I appreciate y'all. I love you. She said definitely won't. Okay then. Ball. Dang. Fire. Okay. I love you Stay high, stay vibing, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I might be getting on a little bit random, y'all, for a little bit, okay? I got some things that I'm working on for y'all, and I'm going to try to be on here more, but try not to burn out too, okay? I love y'all. I hope that y'all continue to stay high, stay vibing. If y'all ever have any questions about spirituality, about anything, honestly, about alchemy, y'all know, shout it. My name is the Alchemical Oracle. I am all about that shit. Y'all can definitely DM me, ask me questions. I don't mind doing series or talks on that stuff. So I'll see you guys later. And if you haven't already, go check out my new light language. I did a light language on Monday with Isis. And we did a channeling and a light language with her, just helping you tap into your power. So definitely go back and check that out on my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Stay high.
Bye.
Bye.